Ariana Grande has been all over the headlines lately, and not just because she's starring in the highly anticipated Wicked movie. Fans are worried about her and her co-star, Cynthia Erivo. If you didn't already know, I'm a huge musical fan. Actually, scratch that. I'm a full-blown musical theater nerd, and Wicked is one of my absolute favorite musicals. I know the songs by heart, in English and in German. Heck, I even know some of the spoken lines between the songs. So, naturally, I've been following all the drama surrounding the Wicked live-action adaptation closely. And let me tell you, it's bizarre, it's disturbing, and at times, it honestly just feels off. So, what is actually going on? Why is everyone so emotional? And why are people questioning what really happened behind the scenes? Let's break it all down. The Wicked phenomenon, and what makes this movie so special. First, let's quickly recap what Wicked actually is. Wicked is the prequel to The Wizard of Oz, one of the most legendary movies of all time. It tells the untold story of the Wicked Witch of the West, Elphaba, and her complicated friendship with Glinda, the Good Witch. In the upcoming film, Elphaba is played by Cynthia Erivo, and Glinda is played by Ariana Grande. On paper, this movie sounds like a dream come true for any musical theater fan. And yet, the press tour, interviews, and behind-the-scenes reports have been raising major red flags. Because instead of being excited, Ariana and Cynthia appear to be completely falling apart. Why are Ariana and Cynthia constantly crying? Recently, more and more interview clips have been surfacing, showing Ariana and Cynthia bursting into tears. And not just in one interview, not just in two, not even in three. They're crying in nearly every single interview they do. At first, people thought maybe they were just overwhelmed by the emotions of playing such iconic characters. But after a while, fans started to notice something weird. They're not even talking about emotional topics. For example, in one interview, they were simply talking about their experience working together, and out of nowhere, they broke down in tears. Fans started wondering, is something wrong? Is there something about this movie that's really affecting them mentally and emotionally? Are Ariana and Cynthia too close? Another thing that's freaking people out? The unusual relationship between Ariana and Cynthia. Of course, actors bond when working on a film together, but some fans think their dynamic is a little off. They are always touching each other, mirroring each other's body language, and acting almost like one person in interviews. And then there's the matching tattoos. Yes, reportedly, Ariana and Cynthia got matching tattoos after working on the film. Some are even direct references to Wicked, like the phrase, "for good." It all seems a little intense, especially when you consider how much both of them have changed since filming began. Because here's where things get even darker. The shocking weight loss and health concerns. One of the biggest talking points in recent weeks has been Ariana and Cynthia's extreme weight loss. When press photos from Sydney surfaced, fans were shocked at how much thinner Ariana looked. Now, let's be fair, the lighting at that event was harsh. Shadows were cast in a way that might have exaggerated things. But even before those photos, people had already noticed how dramatically both Ariana and Cynthia's appearances had changed. They were already thin, but now they looked frail. Fans are now questioning, are they pushing themselves too hard? Is the stress of the movie affecting their health? Or are they caught in a toxic cycle of influencing each other? There's actually psychological research that suggests people can develop eating disorders together, where they unintentionally reinforce each other's unhealthy habits. And given that both women have changed dramatically, it's possible that something like that is happening here. The Ethan Slater scandal. As if things couldn't get any messier, let's talk about Ethan Slater, Ariana's new boyfriend. If you somehow missed the drama, Ariana divorced her husband Dalton Gomez during the Wicked filming. Shortly after, it was revealed that she was dating Ethan Slater, who played Bach in the movie. The problem? Ethan was also married and had a newborn baby. Fans were outraged, calling Ariana a homewrecker. People even compared her to a vampire on TikTok, saying she steals men. And to make things even creepier, fans noticed that Ethan Slater looks almost exactly like Ariana's brother, Frankie Grande. Since the backlash, Ariana and Ethan have gone quiet. They're reportedly still together, but they've stopped making public appearances, and many believe this was a strategic move to protect the film's reputation. The controversial Cynthia Erivo backlash. But Ariana isn't the only one in hot water. Cynthia Erivo recently caused outrage when she attacked a fan edit of the Wicked poster. A fan had edited the poster to closely match the Broadway version, and Cynthia called it offensive and even racist. People weren't having it. The backlash was so bad that Cynthia later admitted she overreacted and probably should have just called a friend instead of blasting it online. But by then, it was too late. The internet never forgets. Blind items, drug rumors, and Hollywood secrets. If you're deep in the celebrity gossip scene, you know about blind items. These are anonymous Hollywood leaks, posted without naming specific celebrities. And recently, a series of blind items have emerged that many believe are about Ariana. They suggest that she allegedly has an eating disorder, she is reportedly regularly fainting or collapsing, and she might even be using cocaine. Of course, these are all just rumors. But given how bizarre her recent appearances have been, fans are starting to believe there might be some truth to them. Final thoughts. Is something dark happening? The more you look into this, the weirder it gets. The constant crying, the obsessive friendship, the shocking weight loss, the romantic scandals, the Hollywood gossip and rumors. Is something seriously wrong behind the scenes? Or is this just what happens when actors get too emotionally invested in a film? Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to subscribe for more. Stay skeptical, stay safe, and don't fall for the Hollywood illusion. Alert.